human body and the mind is like crazy, dog. Like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, I was like, I can't make it. I'm so tired. I don't know, I don't think how am I going to make some videos? But I was like dirty and filthy, because I've been exercising and whatnot. And I was like, hey, I gotta take a shower. So I took a shower and now I feel great. Like, is that all it takes is some hot water and you're like, oh, I'm fine. I'm fine now. Fay Ehsan is definitely unique. I'm kind of torn on some of his videos. All of his videos are impressive, but as far as like how they captivate me, I'm kind of torn. However, I will 100%, 1,000 bazillion percent tell you that Pray for Bali, the first one, that shit was exceptional. That was just fantastic. Straight up fantastic. Okay. This PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds mobile, I've never played it. I played Fortnite a little bit, and I'm mostly on Rocket League. But anyways, so I don't know this theme, but I guess that's what makes it cool. Is I'm gonna be surprised. Are you surprised yet? You're like, yeah, I'm surprised because you talk too much in the intros. Yeah, I see y'all out there saying that in the comments. I hear you. All right, let's go. Does he have a thumb pick on? He does. I think he got acrylic nails on that hand. They're thicker and wider. I've used them many times myself. Anyways, sometimes when you see a guitar player play who plays fingerstyle, and if you play fingerstyle, which I do, you gotta check out what's going on with the hands. Also, it looks cool that he's wearing gloves, but that actually makes it like a lot harder, so props to him. This is the theme song? Got a really cool theme song. Hey. Dude, see, here's what I love about watching the same guy over and over and over again, is the more I watch him, the more I start to understand the personality of his playing and the tendencies that he has playing the instrument, which we all have. If you watch me play guitar 10 times, you're like, oh, he does this a lot. Don't worry, I'll tell you what they are in a second. Oh, by the way, I think the only reason he's using the thumb pick is for that part in the drums where it goes ta 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 ta. I'm gonna back up, right? I think if it was not for that ta 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 ta, I think he would not be using the thumb pick. The thumb pick lets him just rotate his hand real quick to smack the bass string instead of having to get his hand low and pluck with his thumb. That's sick. In the background, that shit is dope. Hey, 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 hey. I was just having some fun. He's linking it out with a little jam. I kind of wish where's my guitar? I want to play on top of that. Hold up. This might go terribly. Where's my pick at? I ain't got a pick. Hold up, Fay. I can't get a pick. How? There's a pick. Dude, I haven't had a chance to like play on top of something in forever. I bet my guitar is like not even in tune. I just want to see what's up. Dub. Is he playing a C sharp minor? Really? Is he really playing that low? No, hold on. Come back. How many darts are out of tune? Alright, hold up. Y'all can just leave if you want. We might have some fun for a second. I'm gonna see what sounds good on top of this. Where's he at? Like right here? Oh, it's already over? No, back up. What else can I play on top of that with? Where'd it go? That was fun. Anyways, what was I gonna tell you about his playing? Oh, so he has these things he does. I kind of talked about it a little bit in the last video, which I think was Pray for Volley. So really typically, he's got these things going on. He usually uses a drop D style tuning. I mean, it could be C sharp or whatever his bass note is, but it's these things where you get... That's from that song, right? So, and what it lets you do is hit with one finger to have a chord. Right? And then something else I noticed, if you see his hand fly over, if you see this right hand where he reaches over and he smacks it and he holds it. He goes, and the chord rings out. If you see him do this, that's to replace strumming. Instead of going, he just hits it. Right? Right. So you might get then he's got these other patterns where it's always, it sounds different on mine than on his, but like 2 fingers, index and middle, and usually sequential, same frets. Sequential, perpendicular, parallel. Let's go with parallel fingers. That way he can take one motion, like the snake fangs, and just pound it. And occasionally he has to branch out and do like 3 fingers with his fretting hand. But it's already his fretting hand, but he has to learn to play upside down, because he's played it this way. Right? But that are some big takeaways. The dropped D style tuning, hitting the guitar to make the chord ring, and then playing a chord with 1 single finger, and then also using 2 fingers that are parallel. That so far has been super common in all of the stuff he does, which makes sense, right? Like if you spend a lot of time developing a technique and it works well, you should use it a lot, right? For example, I've spent my whole life speaking English. So when I want to convey my thoughts, I use English. You could easily say, every time I see Ellis, that's me, every time you see Ellis talking, he's always talking in English. Why doesn't he do something different? Because it's a tool that I know how to use. So, guitarists spend a long time developing their language, and then once they get their language, they will use it to express their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And eventually you have to come up with some new ideas, which is, think of it as adding to your vocabulary. To me, a new language is a whole new style. Like, you know what? Let's do it this way. Playing the blues versus jazz versus metal is kind of like different accents in a country. So it's almost like in America, the North versus the South versus the West. Right? But if you go far enough outside your genre, or to even like a completely different instrument, like if you go from, say, guitar to mandolin, that's like going from English to, say, German, or English to French, or something like that, or English to Spanish. And if you go really far, you go from, say, guitar to saxophone, that's like going from English to Russian. Yeah, does that make any sense? I hope so, because I'm leaving, because I want to watch more music, because that's how I feel. You be you, I will definitely be me. You be you, and me being me, I will see you again. I'm out.